Welcome back to the Realist Podcast. Yeah, we late night Friday and it. Yeah, tonight. Absolutely, man. The reason why I'm coming back on because I had an extraordinary event tonight with an elder that just knows how to bring people together. Oh man, the music, the ambiance, the connection, the all of the wonderful elements of the indigenous Indian American. The music, uh, the love in the air, the appreciation, the familiarity with the blues, with the talent. Uh, let me explain something to you about Black Americans. Let me tell y'all something real clear about us, man. Make sure my mic right. Hold on. Fuck, mic ain't acting right. See if my mic, it still ain't coming up. But get what? Get what? Get what? I can do this right here. Mic ain't got to come up. I can do this and do that. That means I'm talking from the mic. So let me get that shit out the way. I can do this. Hold on. Yeah, we talking from the mic. Yeah, hell yeah, that's right. So anyway, we good, pimp. But let me tell you something, man. The magic is in our essence, our talents. When we can hear music, we can play music. We can see things. We can not mimic it, but we can master it and make it anew. See, when you hear music from Black Americans or either Black people, let me say Black people globally, because I hate to I like to pronunciate our differences, but I don't like uh, making us alienated. So delineation is not at all about alienation. It's about respect and identity. Just that simple. Same as everybody else on the globe. See, we have given the world an exposure that the world has never seen. I said exposure, I didn't say people, because the people, oh yeah, you've seen before. The earth remembers our greatness. I told you a time again, I tell you time and time over, it doesn't matter what man says. You were only here so long anyway. But Terraria, what you call planet Earth, has its own memory. Terraria, planet Earth, has a favorite as well. Planet Earth, Terraria, knows the people that adore, love, and cherish it because of how much we pour into it and our blood is in the soil. So, at face value, the planet is not only aligned because every time you spill our blood into the planet, it understands the just and unjust. So, do you understand the more you kill us, the more you try to destroy us in our own homeland and don't learn from us, you dig a deeper hole for yourself that I understand why you now have a triggered psychosis that brings about not trauma for you, is chaos, uncontrollable things that a mind as a human should not identify with. And then you unleash this unprovoked chaos on the rest of us. And we are not supposed to defend ourselves against this unprovoked chaos. See, uh, Charlie Kirk, everybody want to say he has a family. Great. But what did you ever do to protect your family and your kids? You went to talking like this at 31 years old again. You young kids, this should be a lesson for you. Charlie Kirk was taken out on one of his own by a prototypical. See, I like to get the facts. A prototypical Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk got taken out by Charlie Kirk, and that is the pain points of white society. Yeah, Charlie Kirk got taken out by one of his own. Y'all know it's true. That's who took him out. His own. When I tell you, the bad and sad part about white society is you have to understand one thing that black people know. See, you focus on the fact that you knew one thing. Statistically, people that are familiar with people and that know people and that understand people, that's who kill people. People that kill people know each other or feel like they know each other or feel like they have been wronged by someone that they intricately feel that they know. So you understand why, like, when you have black creators or black people that are celebrities, period, we are akin to be closely connected. And even if some black celebrities don't want to be humble or know to be humble, they at least have enough G2 to pretend. They'll say, "Oh, this is for the fans and all of this shit," but really, they just be saying that shit to just say, "Buy my fucking album." Just like I could be telling you, uh, watch all my shows because I talk about shit and I'm lying about what I talk about, and I just try to get you to my show to where you like, that's not what he's talking about. He's a fool gazer. See, that's what a lot of people do. At least when I'm getting my numbers up, I'm authentically who I am on every show in and show out. You dig? I don't have any time to pretend or to uh, get likes to get likes. I don't think it's very necessary to compromise. I don't think it's very necessary to compromise my character and what the true purpose is and what I get on here and I talk to my people and why I deal with my people the way I deal with my people. I try to reach my people from an extremely educational perspective that where we can all understand things that has nothing to do with culture. Tribes have nothing to do with culture. Tribes have something to do with likeness. So, as I told you, it's a whole shit ton of labeled Caucasians that have at least 20% of black in them too. They're identifiers. See, they use things for them to identify. See, when you say melanin, they don't. When you say melanin, or you look at dark skin. See, I think it's very important for even black people to know that just because we have melanin, we've been global before. You've seen a white person and that got melanin, and you really position a white person in a foreign space, and they have an origin, and you will look at a black person that is specifically has an origin to their place, and you will label them you. That is colonization. So we actually understand the dichotomy and ideology of where colonization really comes from. I would say it came from Africa. Yes. Yes, I would. Or maybe it came from the Americas. Maybe we just reaping what we sow. If you look at, I don't think that's the truth. I'm just I'm making fun and picking fun of what people know about history, vice what they think about history, vice what they really know about history, vice what they think they really know about history, vice what is true and authentic about what actually happened. So allow me to play my little fucked up, perplex games. Sometimes the truth is, a little stranger than fiction. You should know these things. See, I think a lot of times people spend so much time on learning and understanding the abstracts of technology, right? But they don't understand and don't, or maybe they don't want to understand, or maybe technology is entirely too perplexed for them to understand how it got here in our hands, in our minds, and how when you have control of something, or when you have the thought of something, you can actually master that very thing. Maybe that's what the gods were afraid of us about creating us as beings with consciousness. But I would bear, I would say there's a difference between all of us as beings, and the beauty of us is the fact that we can share those integral uh, things that we know internal inside before these things are even expressed outside. So yeah, we are 300 plus thousand. We should always be excited about getting to the bottom of that, and we can do that. And then I think technology can take its proper place as a partner and not necessarily an overtaking entity. So the only reason why AI or technology will become an overtaken entity and will make us as slaves, not all, but some, is because simply because you have people like me that will never, ever in fucking life subject to my brain or even submit to my brain being less powerful than anything any motherfucking human can create. You can't create shit more powerful than my fucking brain. I can manipulate it, orchestrate it, and beat you at your own game if that's your purpose. See, the thing is, these tools are supposed to enhance us, the true organic technology, and actually bring into you got to understand the phases and stages. Will people have to pay for their specific actions? Yes, but you may not be satisfied on where that payment or how that payment is exuded. And just because you're not satisfied and we don't see you to your just, understand that's because you may be the one that is unlearned and unjust as well. But you may think it's because it has to do with your skin color or how you look. All white people must pay. What if it's all unjust people shall pay? What if your duty on this planet here is to be the best version of yourself and to learn about yourself as intricately as as you can, vice learning about the pan. Goddamn, you want to learn about more about the pan than you want to learn about who actually your ass is. So which one hurts you most? Most the one you don't know, or the one you wish to know, or the one you wish you could be, or the one you can develop yourself into. See, people that try to control these different philosophical narratives and methodologies, they are scared to teach people how they got there because they know maybe their road was a little harder, easier, or maybe they could actually see who their tribe is. If you don't understand how deeply we are connected, you will never understand how We can simply solve our problems by understanding the intricacies of patience within outer beings and allowing them to express their pains, their hurts, the things that made them so vulnerable when they try to exude so much vigorous force, acting as if they have it all figured out, and all you can do is say, "That's a shame. I know you don't. I know you don't because I can see where you've given up and where you have um, you've chosen the path of." I could just say this: people that lose vision of their fold, who they are, their fold. You lose vision of your fold, right? And you think, I need a savior. No, you need an intimate relationship with yourself. And if you can't have, and if you don't know how to get there, I think you should lock all your weapons away. Uh, Anything that you can hurt yourself with, just lock it away. And I think you should take a deep dive, a plunge, even into truth about you first. Then you understand how to accept the truth from others outside of you, good or bad. Allow people to unload on your ass. Allow them to get off. Allow you to be seen for who you actually are. And then you ask yourself, did you learn something or are you still vulnerable? Damn, did you learn something or are you still vulnerable at that point? Think about it. You still hurt because you know the truth about you and you have admitted the truth about yourself. I don't think there's a time for vulnerability at that point. I think it's a time for action and resolution, solutions, and you should seek those resolutions for yourself in order for you to pick up the pieces about yourself to move forward in the direction that is necessary for you, simply because, and I always say simply because it's difficult for people that have a big ego. If you just drop your ego and mosey along like you have a direction with no recourse. It's not childish to not have an ego. The ego lets you know you're a foolish adult. The childlike nature lets you know you have so far to go. See, the more that we learn, the more we understand how much, again, we do not know. Do I want to know it all? Yeah. Do I? Reality wise, will I make it? Probably not. And I won't. And that's the beauty of it. It's okay. I'm gonna go as far as I can, as far as I want to, and as far as the universe, the gods, well, the universe and the ancestors would allow me. I'm fueled. I'm granted. I'm grateful. I'm just. I'm blessed, and I'm extremely more appreciative than the law could possibly allow. Appreciation more than the law can possibly allow. Why? I'm alive. I have tools. I have the ability to get other tools, weaponry, and things that can enhance me to make me better. And also, people that I meet along the way, that tool or that weapon or that enhancement may not be for me. It may be something I can hand off. So a lot of you guys like playing video games, even as adults and shit like that. I have my fair share hand in them. But if you look at life and video games and all of those different things, people gain skill sets and tools to utilize to implement in front of their lives as enhancements to live a better life the way they want to live it, whether they choose service or I would say I don't know a word for party life, but service is one life, or I guess people that could say ecstasy, like a life of pleasure. See, in America, both lives take work. A life of pleasure. If you look at drug cartels and what it takes for people to physically mutilate themselves to feel a certain way, not understanding the future that's at stake, you have to understand that's a psychosis. And that also takes a lot of work, propaganda, paraphernalia, and a lifestyle and a divide. Be careful of what you consume and how you consume it. I didn't want to stay on long tonight. I just wanted to give you another show of a good enhanced qualities about how, we as people, we call people our family that we're not related to. We call people our family that we're not associated with. We call people our family that we have a feeling towards. What I would ask you to specifically do, re-identify your family, re-identify who you are, re-identify who you know loves you and that you love. Those are, as a show I did earlier on a Friday renewal show, it's all applicable because I'm on the same energy and I'm trying to give you the same spiel in a different perspective. Like, family is people you celebrate. Family are people you give their flowers. Family don't force you to doing things that are outside of your character or comfort. Family appreciates you, adores you, loves you, honors you, and also protects you. Stay close to your family. Let your family know how much you love your family. And then when you next time you see your family, uh, appreciate the elements, the characteristics, and the things that they have given you so that you can give them back if you haven't done so. So always stay genuine. Always love your friends and your family because sometimes your friends are closer than family. So, very perplexed situation. Go from the heart, from the genuine place, things that you know that are right, true, and near and dear to you, so that you can always carve those elements out to give you motivation to be, again, the best version of yourself. Once again, that's the night show. It's the Willis Podcast. We love you. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. Have a wonderful time. Have a good night. Sleep well. If you're still out partying, take care of yourself and the people that you're out with so that you can make it home to live and survive another day. Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, check it out. Family first. That's the show tonight. Say it with me. You know this is the favorite part of the show. Come on. Say it with me. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, let's go. The wheel is yours. Be cool, people. Family first. Take care. Keep that shit in mind, goddammit. All right now.